And I'm sure if we all pull together, it would be about 100% of children, because even 7% is 600,000 children in this country right now whose parents and them are not looking forward to this next academic year. And we should, as a country and a nation, be ashamed of ourselves.
For what? Sorry, I missed that.
We should be ashamed of ourselves that we are going to tax education when it's not done anywhere else in the world. And the only place in Greece where it was a disaster. And in some countries, the state actually subsidises some of the teachers' salaries in private schools because it's taking the burden off the state. Now, we are in this position, having this conversation and discussion tonight about children's lives. Yeah. Taxing education is wrong.
Okay, so you say do you believe that no education services at all should be taxed?
I think when it comes to children, the education should be provided. It should be provided free. But if you, as a parent, and you have a right to choose education and you want to pay VAT, that's great. But I do not agree on putting VAT or any taxes on children's education. These children are the future of our country. And while we're all arguing about it, we're failing a lot of them. Okay, and I think, we need to do something about it. And it's about time we all pulled together and actually agreed on a path for 100% of children, not 93, not 7%. Bridget Phillipson and the Children's Commissioner are there to support 100% of the children in the UK.
Oh, no, I totally agree with you there. I absolutely 100% agree with you. There's a lot of things that we need to do that are better, that the whole system needs to be changed, particularly when it comes to sending neurodivergent pupils. Absolutely. But, the money's got to come from somewhere, and it's either we borrow it or we tax it. And I know people keep saying about income tax, etc., and saying that that's a fair tax. It demonstratively isn't. Obviously, the most fairest thing to do is to tax wealth. And this is the start.
But you're not necessarily taxing wealth where some parents can't afford to add this VAT on.
Okay, but the wealthiest people can, and the vast majority of people who send their children to private schools are able to afford to do so, because that's why they've chosen to send their children to private schools.
But there are also incredibly wealthy people who choose to send their children to state schools, and you're not taxing them.
It's swings and roundabouts then, isn't it, really? Ultimately, if you look at the entire population, then you can argue that on both ways. We've had this